So let's keep this whole thing rolling. Rolling. You know, this project, this memory project. I know it's been a while since we were last down in London properly. I mean, properly, I'm talking big London bash style. You know, we're talking maybe 9 years ago at least, at least a decade. But the pictures, especially yours, Jeff, when they did come, oh my goodness me. It wasn't as many as you said it was, because a lot of them were duplicates, where you, from the camera, where rather than renaming the original, you just give it a new name and it copied the picture. And obviously you had a lot of folders duplicated as a subfolder within another folder. So it is, I think, a wonderful live project. And we'll also develop more on the Born Wood group as well, because that's been kind of left behind a little bit, I would say. Bolden Elstree, because there's so many good stories to do about the holly bush, now sad not with us. It's now a nursery called Little Raccoons. But a nice little thing, so. Keep the comments coming, keep the text, the dialogue, and keep the videos coming. So, nice little stuff, because I'm sure we can do, you can look at a picture and we could start a video dialogue about that one picture, and then, about a lot of pictures, we could do like a little ping-pong video responses. I mean, one, obviously, that to do one is about various food places, food we've had, you know, success in that, and obviously one that stands out, which I can start off with, of my first visit to the Hand and Racket in Wimbledon Village on the High Street, literally not far from the Centre Court Shopping Centre and the railway and tube station. And that first pie that I had there, a full pie, $8.99 with a bit of mash, bit of gravy, but the pie was a substantial pie. It was, you know, I remember I raved about it to you, and I said to say it's London, especially Wimbledon, the price was, yes, the pie was absolutely delicious, and I remember thinking about for London prices, that isn't too bad. There was only like £2, £1 or £2 difference between having half a pie and having a full pie. So, you know, obviously then we went to Wimbledon that day, went to the last house that Imogen Hassel, who played Ginny Grubb in Colonel Lovin, lived, and unfortunately was found dead. Allegedly suicide on the morning that she was due to fly out to Africa with her actress friend Susanna Lee. She found her dead in a bed. So then once I asked you to pose for that picture, so I could slyly take a picture of what is in reality a private house, although in a public street. You know, it is someone's residence. When your blue-handed t-shirt, which I reckon you still have, you know, you have to get your money's worth out of your clothing. Then went on the long walk down to find this pub, which wasn't in the part that I thought it was. And nice shops and that in London Village, but it wasn't the area, and it seemed like I said a trek forever. And eventually, as we got kind of near to the Centre Court shopping area and the railway and tube station, There I spotted the pub, and I do believe at the time there was scaffolding on the outside. And of course we went in, we ordered the pies that I'd seen on my previous visit were there on the menu, and we ordered 2 large pies with mashed potatoes. I think you had mashed potatoes and peas, and you were tucking in like you normally are, like a starving Ethiopian once in decent meal in years, you know, like someone shoveling sand into a cement mixer. And I was stuck into my pie, which the previous visit was absolutely divine. But then I discovered big chunks of onion, and of course that put me off. And it did stop you, like, and you got that I think you fell short of eating. Yeah, so I don't know. It was like a totally different pie to what I had on my previous visit. The one was just pure meat and gravy and maybe some potatoes. I can't remember. A long time ago. But the one that I had when we eventually found the pub that I've been banging on about and raving about the pies, for what you paid, it was, you know, like I said, London prices, it was quite reasonable. And it was a belly filler. But there was way too many onions in it compared to the previous pie that I had. Exactly the same pie, maybe just different chef, I don't know, but I'd be nice for your take on what you remember of that pie, because I just remember it wasn't the same pie as I had on my last visit to that